God says, I am speaking to you now because there are 2 hours of mercy set aside like a doorway held open by my hand, and what you choose within this span will seal peace over your house. Do not skip this. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this now, because the matter concerns the place where you lay your head, the rooms that have heard your laughter and your tears, the threshold that has carried your footsteps in and out. You have asked for clarity. You have asked for safety. You have asked for a sign that I am watching. Here is my answer, I am watching, and I am walking through each room with you, and I have seen what is approaching. Very soon a woman is going to try to step across your threshold, first with words, then with presence, then with influence, and if you do not prepare your heart and your space, you will feel the weight of what she carries like a shadow that sticks to the curtains at noon. I am not bringing fear to you. I am bringing focus. I am not stirring suspicion in you. I am installing discernment. Listen to me, beloved. Your house is not only brick and paint. Your house is a story, a covenant, a shelter, a workshop of your future. Your house is the place where your prayers push roots into the floorboards. Your house is the lampstand upon which I place light when the street goes dim. Every house has a pattern, and the pattern of your house is restoration. Because of this, the adversary has looked for someone talkative and charming, someone who smiles like a gift basket, to walk into your rooms and trade away the atmosphere of peace for the bargain of control. Very soon a woman is going to stand at your gate, or at your door, or at the edge of your day. She will come with a reason that feels polite and small, asking for a favor, or bringing a small item, or searching for a detail she forgot, or delivering something that could have been sent another way. Her arrival will sound harmless, but the assignment behind it is not harmless. It is to gather information and to plant restlessness. Do not be afraid. Be anchored. Do not be rude. Be governed by wisdom. I am arming you with foresight so you can answer softly without opening the inner room. I have walked the hallway of your heart and found doors that are open to me. I have seen a window that is still cracked from the last storm of disappointment, and I am mending it now. Michael stands at your threshold with a flaming assurance, and he will not permit what I do not permit. But you must agree with me. Agreement is the key that locks or unlocks. Agreement is your yes and your no, clean and steady. When this woman comes, there will be a pull to explain yourself, a tug to overshare, a nervous need to justify boundaries as if boundaries are crimes. Silence is not hostility, it is stewardship. A single sentence, honest and brief, will shield more than 1,000 explanations. This is not a call to hide, it is a call to choose your gate wisely and keep the core of your house for the purposes I have set. Do you remember the days when you wished for quiet? Do you remember the nights when you decided you would no longer host those who drained you and called it fellowship? I heard you. I answered quietly at first by trimming old obligations. I answered again by restoring your sleep. Now I am answering by giving you strategy. Strategy is love dressed in clarity. Strategy is courage wearing order. There are 2 hours for you to set your heart in agreement with me about your house. What enters, what stays, what must never cross the line. Write it if you must, and speak it if you must, but settle it. This house is not for gossip. This house is not for envy. This house is not for fear. This house is for prayer, for rest, for laughter, for growth, for honest counsel, for joy. When you say this with me, the air changes. The walls listen. The floor remembers. Even the doorknob seems to know what to turn away. You have long carried the sense that a conversation about your life has been happening without your consent. You were not wrong. But I will be your advocate inside and outside your walls. I will set a guard over the gate of your lips as surely as Michael stands at your front step. If you will let me, I will teach you the beauty of small answers. I will show you the strength of "not today," the peace of "I don't discuss that," the sweetness of "thank you, but no." Do not measure your kindness by how much access you give. Measure your kindness by how faithfully you keep what I gave you. Your house is a trust. Your peace is an inheritance. Your time is a seed. I am not asking you to be suspicious of every knock. I am asking you to recognize the difference between a guest of grace and an agent of restlessness. Very soon a woman is going to test your threshold. She may carry a friendly face, a warm laugh, or tears that feel familiar. She may mention names you know or places you love. She may use urgency to pull you outside your rhythm. She may flatter your gifts or poke at your insecurities. Her mission, whether she understands it or not, is to learn what room holds your hope, what shelf holds your plans, what drawer holds your private thing, and to rearrange them by conversation. Do not give the tour. Keep the tour for those I appoint. You can love people without letting them rearrange your drawers. You can bless people from the porch. You can be light from the doorway. I am teaching you a new hospitality that does not sacrifice your altar. I am putting a new word in your mouth, a word that is soft but final. Soon, not now, outside, not inside, later, not today. I wish you well, but I won't discuss that. Archangel Michael says, your threshold is a line of fire tonight, and nothing crosses it without permission. He has been waiting to be invited to keep watch like this. He is not sent to start fights, he is sent to end them before they begin. He holds a sword named Truth, and he draws it across your doorway so that lies stumble at the step. He stands at your windows so that wandering eyes cannot extract what you are not offering. He kneels beside your bed and hears your breath while you sleep. He is not a superstition, he is a servant on assignment. And he says plainly, open this instruction, obey it, and the pressure that tried to settle on your couch will have nowhere to sit. The words that tried to nest in your curtains will find no fabric. The plan that tried to write itself in dust on your table will be wiped clean by morning. Do these things with me now, because the 2 hours I give are not a countdown to fear but a window to act. First, choose quiet for a little while and walk your house with me, room by room. Touch the door frames with your hand and say, "Belong to God." Speak over the kitchen, multiply peace here. Speak over the bedroom, protect rest here. Speak over the living space, let joy be loud and sorrow honest but not permanent. Speak over the threshold, let only what is sent by God pass here. You do not need ritual, you need agreement. You do not need performance, you need presence. I am your presence. I am near as breath. I am as close as your whisper. Second, close a few old openings. There are objects you kept out of sentiment that carry the ache of a season I already healed. Release them. There are papers that keep telling you that you are trapped when I have already promised a door. Organize them. There are messages saved because you were hoping for apology while poisoning yourself with reminders. Delete them. This is not about superstition, this is about stewardship. What you keep teaches your house how to feel. Make your shelves speak hope. Make your drawers hum with order. Make your desk agree with your future. I will help you. It will be lighter than you fear. Third, set your boundary words now, before the knock. Look in a mirror if you must and practice saying what you will say when she arrives. Thank you for thinking of me, but this is not a good time. Please call before coming. I'm keeping my plans private while I work them out. I'm not discussing that. Practice until your voice no longer shakes. Courage is rehearsal blessed by grace. You are not being cruel, you are being clear. When clarity stands at the door, confusion looks for another street. Fourth, invite joy on purpose. Turn on a song that lifts the dust. Open a window to let light draw a line on the floor. Steep a tea that smells like home. Laughter is not a luxury, it is a lock. Joy does not ignore battle. Joy refuses to make battle a roommate. When joy returns to your living space, anxiety has to ring the bell again, and I will teach you to ignore that bell. I am not only the God who warns, I am the God who warms. I do not merely tell you what to guard against, I fill what you are guarding with better things. I know the question that rises in you, what if I am wrong about this woman? What if I misread? Hear me, I am not asking you to label her. I am teaching you to label your threshold. You do not need a verdict on a person to hold a standard for your house. If she comes in peace and honor, your standard will not offend her, it will bless her. If she comes in restlessness, your standard will stop her without a fight. Your job is not to diagnose strangers, your job is to steward your atmosphere. I will handle hearts. I will handle motivations. I will handle the invisible conversation where rumors try to gather momentum. Your yes to me is protection enough. Your no to confusion is medicine for your mind. You have been tempted to think that you must choose between compassion and boundaries. The truth is that compassion without boundaries is a cup without a rim. Everything good spills. I am giving you a rim. I am making your kindness containable so it can be poured on purpose and not wasted by demand. You are not obligated to entertain every story. You are not required to confess your plans to those who did not help you carry them. You do not owe admission to everyone who knows your street. Some will be disappointed when you become structured. Let them be. Your peace will preach louder than your explanations. There is a reason this instruction emphasizes soon. I do not speak to tangle you in urgencies. I speak to anchor you before a moment arrives, so that when it knocks you are not improvising under pressure. Under pressure, old habits speak, oversharing speaks, appeasement speaks, nervous laughter speaks. Under preparation, wisdom speaks, and wisdom is steady. Under preparation, the sentence you practiced finds your mouth, the softness you chose holds your face, the door stays exactly as open as you decided, and no more. This is self-respect that agrees with heaven. This is gentleness forged into a key. This is spiritual strength that looks like a smile and a boundary. Do not imagine that you are alone in this. My eyes roam the earth looking to show myself strong for those whose hearts are turned toward me. I have placed neighbors who are truly neighbors, and friends who are truly friends. I have set an older woman blessed by me who prays for you when your lights are off. I have stirred a younger heart to look up to you because you quietly survived what tried to erase you. Your house is a lighthouse. This is why I guard it. This is why I mentor you in order. This is why I name what is coming and disarm it before it arrives. If this woman passes by when she cannot gain the ground she expected, she will move along, and those who truly belong will still find your door with ease, because honor knows the sound of an honorable gate. I will also speak to another fear, that something legal or complex will happen about the place you stay, and you will feel powerless. Hear me. Nothing about you is powerless when you walk in truth. I will give you wisdom for every paper you must consider, calm for every call you must take, allies for every decision that benefits your future. I will nudge you to read every line twice. I will slow your hand if haste tries to sign away tomorrow. I will quicken your step if delay tries to steal favor. I will give you phrasing that protects you. I will place in your pocket a small card of instructions you can return to when pressure tries to erase your learning. Breathe, ask, read, pause, pray, decide. I am not abandoning you to systems. I am teaching you to stand within them with dignity. Now, feel my hand on your shoulder. Feel the temperature of fear cooling under my palm. Feel the doorway clearing. Feel the rooms listening. You have often felt invisible among people and too visible to their opinions at the same time. In your own house, this tension ends. You are seen by me, and you are hidden in me. You are not a stage. You are not a rumor. You are not a project of those who collect stories. You are a person I love, a steward of light, a keeper of peace. Your house is a harbor in a windy city, and I will be the breakwater that takes the waves while you rest. Archangel Michael says again with clarity, open this now. Set your words, set your locks, set your expectations, set your joy. The 2 hours are for alignment, not alarm. They are for you to choose what kind of home your home will be for the next season. When the knock comes, and it will, your answer will be ready, and the conversation will be brief, and the atmosphere will not change. You will continue with your day like a river that does not argue with every stone. If she tries the window of flattery, you will smile and keep your curtains closed. If she uses the ladder of urgency, you will thank her and keep working on what I told you. If she throws a rope of pity, you will bless and not bind yourself. This is how victories look when fought at the threshold, quiet, certain, without spectacle. Do not misunderstand my tenderness as weakness. I am mighty for you. I am strong enough to lift the heaviness that has sat in the chair by your door. That heaviness came from years of performing to be liked and explaining to be allowed. I cut that rope now. It will not drag across your floor any longer. When you hear your own voice say, "Not today," you will also hear the echo of heaven saying, "Good." When you let the bell ring without opening, you will feel the boldness of angels smiling. This is not stubbornness for its own sake, this is love choosing what is healthy. I bless your threshold with clarity. I bless your kitchen with provision and contentment. I bless your resting place with deep, untroubled sleep. I bless your workspace with focus, inspiration, and order. I bless your conversations with truth that tastes like kindness. I bless your phone with fewer interruptions and more purpose. I bless your calendar with honest priorities. I bless your body with strength to move through your rooms. I bless your spirit to sense when to open and when to hold. I bless your memory to release old hauntings. I bless your eyes to notice my fingerprints on ordinary surfaces. I bless the morning light on your floor. I bless the evening quiet in your hall. I bless your door to open for joy, for wisdom, for those I appoint to help you build, and I bless it to close to envy, to confusion, to idle curiosity, to theft and polite clothing. There is a detail I give you so that you will know I am the one speaking. When the woman approaches, there will be a small mismatch in her story, times that shift, details that dance, a reason that stretches too far for what it's asking. You will feel it as a soft misalignment in your chest. Do not override this sense in the name of being agreeable. Just let your boundary do the speaking. Short answers will be your friends, and the peace that follows will be your confirmation. You will notice afterward how still your rooms feel. Keep that stillness. Host me in it. It will become the atmosphere where your next ideas are born. And I will not leave you with only caution. I leave you with promise. Because you agree with me about your house, I will make your house agree with your future. Ideas will find you at your own table. A needed call will come while you are in your own chair, and it will not be frantic, it will be favor. A lost item will be discovered exactly where your peace returns. A conversation you feared will conclude with kindness when had at your time and your pace. A door you thought would take months will open without strain. I do these things not because walls matter more than people, but because the right walls let love live longer inside you. Your boundaries are bricks that sing. Your windows are eyes that rest. Your door is a mouth that blesses coming in and going out. Now breathe. Hear me whisper what I have always whispered beneath your noise. I am with you. I am for you. I am in your house even now. The lamps of heaven do not flicker when the street grows rowdy. The songs above your roof do not stop when your block is loud. I send peace like a river beneath your floor. I send counsel like a breeze beneath your door. I send angels like watchmen you forget are there until they nod at you in your dreams. You will lie down without checking your locks twice, and you will wake up without rehearsing worries. You will go about your day with a strength that surprises you. You will answer the knock as one who knows they are not alone. I make this decree over you: no theft of joy will dwell in your rooms, no accuser will find a chair, no plot carried by polite words will root in your rugs. Truth will sit on your couch. Wisdom will stand at your sink. Hope will stick notes on your refrigerator. Love will make the hallway look longer with light. You will bless those who bless you. You will bless even those you must keep outside. You will move in dignity. You will laugh without apology. You will cook without rushing. You will pray without performing. You will rest without guilt. And when the season changes and I speak about another house, another city, another chapter, you will move as one who learned to keep a sanctuary, and your sanctuary will move with you. Because ultimately, the house I guard most fiercely is you. Do not skip this. Say yes with me now. Place your hand on your heart and say, this house and this heart belong to God. Peace, sit down. Confusion, you cannot enter. Fear, you cannot speak. Rest, be restored. Joy, come home. Archangel Michael says, I stand watch as you agree. I sharpen the line at your threshold. I extinguish the sparks of chaos before they become flame. I escort restlessness to the street while you continue with your day. And I will remain until the night passes and morning returns, and I will remain after that, as long as your yes keeps the lamp burning. 2 hours of mercy, and then the decision becomes your daily practice. Choose now. Not in panic, but in power. Not in haste, but in holiness. Not with clenched hands, but with open eyes. I will help you. I have always helped you. The scene you feared will not replay. The pattern you dreaded will not repeat. The woman will not write your atmosphere for you. Your house is mine, and so are you, and I bless what is mine with a blessing that keeps, a peace that holds, a boundary that loves, and a future that smiles. When it thinks of you. This message is for you, and it is not by accident that your eyes have fallen upon these words. 2 hours remain, and Archangel Michael stands by your side, his voice carrying a command from heaven. I order you to open it now. This is not a suggestion, nor is it something to be postponed for another time. It concerns the very house in which you are living, and the unseen movement of a woman who is approaching, carrying with her a shift that will alter the atmosphere of your life. Do not skip this. It is just for you. Do not try to brush it aside as coincidence, because nothing I speak is empty. I am the Lord, and I see the foundations you stand upon. I see the walls that surround you, the doors that open and close, the windows that let light in, and I also see the shadows that sometimes creep unnoticed across the corners. The house you live in is not just wood, brick, and stone, it is the center of your dwelling, your sanctuary, and also a point of warfare. For the enemy always seeks to disturb where you lay your head, but my angels stand guard, and Michael himself has stepped down to declare that something is shifting here. The woman that draws near carries an assignment. Very soon, her footsteps will cross the threshold of your story. She may not come loudly, but her presence will be undeniable. Some are sent to build, others are sent to tear down, some are vessels of blessing, others instruments of testing. You must be alert, for her entrance will mark a turning point in what I am doing in your life. She carries both a secret and a key, one that could unlock blessings if discerned rightly, but also one that could stir storms if left unchecked. Archangel Michael says again, I order you to open this now. Because hesitation has cost you before. Too often you have felt the stirring of my spirit, only to pause, delay, or doubt. But this is different. There are 2 hours left in a divine countdown that you cannot see on any clock, but it ticks loudly in heaven's courts. The house you live in will soon witness a revelation. The woman is tied to it. Her approach is not random. Your discernment must sharpen, because the choice you make in these hours will determine whether her arrival brings peace or disturbance. Do not skip this message. It is not general, it is not for many. It is only for you. And I, the Lord, am pressing this truth into your spirit with urgency. I am sending warning, but also promise. The warning: not everyone who approaches is who they appear to be. The promise: no one can overthrow what I have prepared for you if you listen and obey. The woman is coming, but her role will be revealed only to those who remain sensitive to my spirit.